with it.
He's only got 19 HP. Knows his location. Freshie able to finish him off with the A1S, and Eros on the comeback. Up by 1 here.
Yeah.
As we prepare for the second half, we'll be back in just a few minutes here to find out if Eros can continue this momentum in the second half. Don't go anywhere.
This is the moment to go. This is the moment to shine. This is the moment to show. Show me the rocks you could climb. This is the moment to feel the path like you legally blind. I can promise this is ours cause we built for this, kill for this. Pushing buttons, do it quick, push it off and do assist. Oh, y'all think we new to this? Pound for pound, break it down. Watch what we gon' do with this. Teamwork got us fluid with. Make y'all look like switches. Gave it everything when we had nothing. Gave it everything when we had nothing. Holding on by a thread, couldn't grab nothing. Seems we moved on to a better place. Shine, shine away from the shade. But not away, ain't no going back.
All right, welcome back to the stream, everybody. Second half underway. Eros was able to make quite a comeback there throughout the first half, man.
Yeah, quick 5-round swing towards the end of the half. Gets them back into the driver's seat here. They got the momentum as they're going into this initial pistol round. They're going to drop the bomb down to the bottom of the A stairs. They're going to drop a couple of decoys there as well in the grates. Try and get some obfuscation going. Don't believe I used the correct word there, but Drewski going to get the initial frag there onto JT.
It was close. Jermaine and Polo. It's good for a pick there. Top mid shutout does respond with the trade on to Polo. Omniscient, meanwhile, able to kill one on the opposite side of mid, kind of back towards the back of the A site. But Rise Out does get that final trade onto Omniscient, and we're all tied up once again here at 8 apiece.
Deagle armor buy here for Eros. They're going to try and buy out and win this round.
Nice Deag headshot from JT towards B default. So this is a full force buy from Eros. Hot Stepmom lurking down the A ramp, takes out Omniscient and Geeky, looking for a third shutout. Trying to prevent that from happening, does hit the Deag headshot onto Stepmom, bringing us to a 3-on-3. Freshie with a nice 1 Deag top mid as well. Polo able to finish off JT over at the B site. Drewski getting aggressive down mid, and I believe the C4, did it not just fall off the edge there?
No, I have no idea, but it ended up on the grate. He was able to pick it up. It'll be Freshie versus Polo here. MP9 versus the M4. He does put the bomb down. Polo slowly creeping in with that M4.
Polo wrapping past default. Freshie lurking over in back alley with that MP9, keeping an eye on that flank. Does not have this info about Polo yet. Now he does. Smoke is down. Defuse is faked. Polo able to draw Freshie out of back alley, but Polo too quick there. Lands the A1S headshot, secures the defuse, and Carr is indeed back in the lead now.
You see a full force buy here out of Team Eros. Some Galeals, 2 AKs, 1 Deagle in the hands of Shutout.
Eros a bit spread out here. Looks like they're going to split B stairs and upper mid on mission. Picked off at top mid and Car combining for picks at both of those locations. It's only Shutout and JT remaining now. Rizal on the aggressive peek from Plywood at B. Does get taken out by JT, but with 40 seconds remaining, Eros is going to need more than that. Still unclear if they're going to go for this or not. Shutout has been spotted there from back of default. Shutout with a molly onto the front of default. He's now leading the way onto site. Has the glue out, but Polo on the peak from behind default takes out both with the A1S. And Car has increased their lead to 2 rounds, and the pressure is mounting here for Eros, who appear to have just taken another timeout.
Yeah, this next round's going to be a rough one. They're going to either have to force once again, or they're going to have to save 1 round so they can get back into this with rifles in hands, full utility, which they're desperately going to need on this map, Vertigo, to try and cut off some of these angles that give the CT such an advantage as they push up the ramps and the catwalks. We're going to see a couple Deagles get bought. Tech 9.
Out getting aggressive below these stairs. It pays off. Takes out JT early. This is just a semi-buy from Eros, but it's already a 2-man advantage for Car as Polo headshots freshy top mid. 2 Deagles and a Tech 9 remaining here for Eros to work with. Shutout still lurking up a ramp, but he's been spotted.
Well, this one gets spotted on the B staircase as well, but he's going to fall back.
See if Eros can maybe either get this C4 planted or at the least save a rifle this round. Beaky does 1D Germain at the back of the A site. Bomb still hasn't been planted at A, but it's not out of the question yet. Rizal able to take down 2 from default. Drewski gets that final kill towards the A ramp, and Car now up by 3. Eros is on a full buy this round. And even though Car is still 5 rounds out from, or 4 rounds out from being at match point, I just feel like Eros needs to get this W right here and kind of string a couple rounds together. You don't want to be going up against a 4 or 5 round deficit this late. And obviously losing this round would not allow Eros to buy again next round, so again, a lot of pressure on Eros here.
We've seen Eros, though, thrive in these situations, get their backs against the wall and slowly mount these comebacks that they have done a couple of times before. They're going to start moving their way up that A ramp. Lots of nades being thrown from both sides here as the full A setup by Car has been put into place. Polo in a great position above this smoke to try and get some picks done. Bomb will go down as Freshie is able to get it, but Hot Step Mom able to find a missing in the back of the sandbags there. He will get headshot by Freshie though. Freshie will go down though.
Rizal fakes the defuse. JT peeks from A ramp, takes out Hot Stepmom backside, but it's Rizal able to take out 2 more. Beaky preventing the ace. Beaky re-peeking towards Tside and lines up both Polo and Jermaine to win the round. 1v3 from the All-Star. Beaky, wow, to slice that lead of Cars back down to 2 rounds. And Eros looking like they might be able to still pull this one off, Ben.
Yeah, there's going to be having to do some juggling here on the CT side. They're actually going to opt just to buy some pistols. They get a late buy-in. Their money was all over the place a little bit because of the economic losses they'd received in these very tight rounds. But Beaky Wow going to be able to get 3 here real quickly in the mid as he pushes out into it. 4v2 as Beaky starts to move his way through to the CT side mid. He does see Drewski there for just a brief moment. Freshie's going to find Godmain right around the corner of the B site. But Drewski's there to trade him out with a quick 1-dig. Second. Drewski feeling scary with that deagle right now. He's still going to attempt to get this bomb plant. Or at the very least try and get some money out of the hands of Eros. But JT will finally get him in a bad location there as he comes around from CT start. Catches him out with his pistol in hand. Looking in the other direction.
Yeah, now Eros is just trailing by a single round. Car will force up here. 3 silenced M4s. Hot Stepmom on the AWP. Drewski settling for an MP9. Car without a single set of head armor this round. Let's see if Eros can take advantage of that. Eros committing to the A ramp rush. They do have JT still lurking lower mid, watching that flank. He's got the C4 down there with him as well. And it looks like Eros has held off a bit now. They're about halfway up the ramp, still lurking. Freshie able to spot Jermaine on the head boots behind yellow container. Lands the little headshot. Drew with a lot of spam damage going out. Freshie is tagged down to 9 HP on ramp as well. Drewski looking determined to get a spam kill there, but it has not occurred yet. All 5 Eros players still alive. Drewski on the wide peak. Top ramp, downs 1. Trade goes out. Hot Stepmom and Bob Omniscient from red boxes in the back of sight. We're left in a 3-on-3. Arrow still advancing towards the A side here. Bomb has been planted in front of default. Polo on the peak from back side coming off that rotation. Does kill shut out the front side, but it's JT on the peak from the front of site himself. Able to take out 3 with the AK-47, all headshots. And that's going to lead to things being tied up once more, this time at 11 apiece. And Carr not going to have enough money for a proper buy this round, Ben.
Yeah, JT just had great crosshair placement there as he moved around the site. Was able to get that initial kills. I think Drewski came around the corner, then getting Hot Stepmom very easily with the op in hand, just looking in the wrong direction. Wasn't expecting the re-peek there. A very quick AK spray here will get Polo down to 13 HP as he is pressed up against that wall there at B stairs. And Drewski also getting caught out from another spray. Gets him down to 10 HP. And JT able to quickly get this first initial kill, and it's down to Polo, who's playing with this generator, but he'll get taken out by Freshie, giving JT some backup there. A quick 5v3 here. Just great team play here as Omniscient is able to get that final shot onto Drewski. Starts getting some shots from the side behind him, but Beaky there to carry out both those players as well.
And Eros officially recapturing the lead, but Carr, of course, on a full rifle round once again. 4 silenced M4s. Jermaine with the AWP. Jermaine with no armor this round. Eros does not have an opper themselves. Eros still lurking up the A ramp. Freshie headed towards back alley. Omniscient gonna join him there. Actually, Eros sending 4 towards back alley. Beaky was lurking top mid. He gets taken out by Drewski. Eros using that as their cue to commit to the A site now. They're advancing for the plant. Polo looking to stop it if he can. He cannot. Smoke is still down there all around. Default. Jermaine still getting at least 1 through the smoke. JT down, shutout from top sandbags. Does kill Hasem on backside. Freshie watching that flank at lower ramp. Does headshot Rizao. And suddenly find ourselves in a 3-on-3. Now it's a one-man advantage for Eros. Shutout gets another kill there from sandbags. Shutout again coming through to kill Polo on the back of the side. Omniscient watching that flank at upper mid. Does get that final kill. Eros now leading by 2 rounds here in this best of 1.
It's going to have to be a force buy here or just a light buy by Cars. They just don't have the economy to put together a good defense. They're going to buy a bunch of Deagles, 3 armor, and see what they can do with this. They do have some initial aggression here at the back alley. And they've also set up onto the mid as well with the boost box. And Beaky gets 1 dig there by Polo as he comes around the corner, but that nade by Omniscient's going to trade out Rizao, who got sprayed down by Beaky initially. Polo also going down to 54 from the same nade. Hot snipe now. Just find JT on the B stairs. And Jermaine getting to a good location, but shut out too quick on the draw there. Gets spun around, gets the AK headshot on him. He's going to find Drew as well. Gets him caught out at the default A bomb site. Smoke will come in. And they're going to try and move this bomb back towards the B site now.
Yeah, interesting late rotation there with the C4. They kind of juked him for now, and Shutout has the crossfire with Omniscient going on there.
And Shutout and Polo walked back to back through the smokes there, and whereas because of that, Polo got into a good position to get Jermaine into a weird spin around, and then Omniscient was able to come around and shoot him in the back of the head. Very unfortunate. We'll see another full buy here from Cars. They get another off in the hands of Hot Stepmom. They're going to try and do what they can with it. A lot of utility used here already by Carr. They're down to just 1 smoke and 2 mollies. Smoke will go down as well as Freshie is able to pull or find Rizao out there on the B stairs. Polo's there for 2 trades, almost gets the 3rd. They'll get onto the bomb site, but Drewski coming up from the flank here. Or, sorry, the just straight push from CT start. It's all down to Beaky.
Yeah, bold move through that smoke for Drewski, but it pays off. Beaky Left in a 1v3, but he's going to be finished off by Hot Stepmom from default. Jermaine good for the defuse. And Carr does slice that lead of Eros back down to 2 rounds. Eros obviously with a lot of cash stockpile. This will be another full buy for them, but they really need to focus in here and close this one out now.
Yep.
Sending a few towards B side early here.
Drug gets tagged down, and we'll get finished off by Hot Stepmom through the plywood boards. So a quick flick there of the op.
Yeah, that was a really clean shot. Eros lurking back up a ramp now. Looks like they're going to send at least 2 back alley. All 4 Eros players in that general region by ramp still. And after not finding that initial trade, it's still a 1-man advantage here for Carr. Omniscient potentially about to lead them onto the A site though. Looks like he's going to do just that. Still too many Molotovs. Really don't think the bomb planted, but wasn't going to be planted default anyways. It's planted by Edge from Freshie there. Still a 1-man advantage from Carr, but this retake is not a given. Polo does take out VP over by ramp. Trade goes out from JT. Rizzo able to headshot Freshie there just to the side of default. Omniscient still alive here at ramp, gets 1. JT able down 2 from top ramp, brings it to a 1v1. But Rizzo gonna survive with just 19 HP to take out JT and secure the defuse. Carr now trailing by just a single round once more. Stepmom going to be peeking into B lobby early. Had an opportunity to land that initial op shot, does not. Shut out, lurking towards back alley. Eros just trying to work off any kind of peaks they can get. But they've now regrouped 4 at the A ramp. Jermaine and Drewski ready for this push. Jermaine is at that close angle, just at the top of A ramp. Carr still has 3 at A site here. But Eros not giving a clear indication of when they're going to push. Shutout does get that initial kill. Top ramp. Drewski trades back for 2 before getting taken out by Freshie there. We're left in a 3-on-3. Some utility going out in the site. Rise out does take out Omniscient. Top mid. JT with a nice headshot towards the back of the A site. JT with another headshot in the back of the site. And it's only Polo remaining with an A1S boosted back rafters. Takes out JT, but Freshie good for that final trade from default. Eros now sitting at match point, leading 15-13.
Yep, that's going to be a force buy here from Carr. They don't have enough money for all of them to get M4s. They're going to have a couple of FAMASas, 1 M4 AOS, a Deagle on the hands of Jermaine, and 1 MP9 in the hands of Hot Stepmom. BK going to get this initial contact with Polo, but he's there to get 2 with that FAMAS, and that's a quick, disheartening round there for round start, that is, for Eros, as he's going to push up all the way into the staircase there of T-start.
The remaining 3 Eros players still with full HP, and Shutout getting into a very interesting position here. He's already pushed up through the A site. He could be priming himself for the ultimate flank here at top mid. He's probably telling his teammates to hold off for a moment. Shutout pushing through CT spawn, not giving away his position yet. He's already seen at least 1 CT, and the patience pays off. Does drop 2 their boost box, but Jermaine with a nice 1 dig as Shutout steps back into CT spawn, but Jermaine traded out just a couple seconds later there by Freshie from default. Freshie good for that final headshot onto Drew as well at the back of the B site. And Eros has done it, Ben. They've outlasted a lot of adversity here on Vertigo.
Great late map swing there. So they went down 11-8, I believe, at one point in time of this half, and then just climbed their way back out of it. Lost 1 or 2 rounds here on the way up, but were able to just keep it together and keep getting these rifles in hands and win a lot of really good rounds.
Yeah, it's been an exciting tournament so far. I'm just having a second look at the rules here. It looks like the quarterfinals are going to be picked back up tomorrow. So that's going to be all the action we have in store for you guys today. It was a fun couple of matches we got to do already, though. And obviously, it's still exciting that Eros is eligible for more action. I'm just doing one last check here to make sure they're not going to start the quarterfinal on us. But, yep, it looks like the quarterfinal is indeed going to be taking place tomorrow. If for any reason that changes, we'll hop back on and go live again. But looks like we're going to be wrapping it up for now. Be sure to give me a follow on Twitter at Hamtaro1H. Give Riku Star 17 a follow on Twitter as well, his same alias here on Twitch. And if you're not following Team Eros GG on Twitter, hit that up as well. We'll be back tomorrow, this same channel, to cover the quarterfinals and potentially what lies after that. Any final words on how you think Eros could perform tomorrow? It looks like we are going to be playing Team 1. Is that right, Ben?
Yeah, we're going to be going up against Team 1. They did win their last match there. So depending on the map tomorrow, it's going to be real interesting to see those 2 teams clash. 2 meetings of the Titans of Premier currently. Team 1 having a real strong showing so far in this tournament as well. And it's just going to be real interesting to see what goes on with that. I'm very excited to see Team Eros string together some more great wins tomorrow, go into the semifinals, and then take it home.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting to see how things play out. But with that, we're going to close things down for now. At Hamtaro1H and Riku Star 17 signing off for now. See you guys next stream. Have a great night.